Um, Hi, it's just a quick video that, I figured it's probably a long time coming. I feel like maybe I should just, sorry, I'm having trouble phrasing. Sort of shut this channel down. I use it to listen to other ASMR, so like I won't disappear from existence. I just, I can't do a regular upload schedule like other people, and I don't have the money to do really like high quality stuff, and I don't have the skills to like make these like edited masterworks that other people are able to pull off. And oh my god, I'm flushed. I just realized how red in the face I am. Sorry. I've had the breakout from hell, so my skin in general just looks awful. This channel kind of just stopped growing. And it was never really growing that fast to begin with, and I don't really have any people who show up on a regular basis to the comment section. So I feel like I'm kind of just whispering into the void. And like, I originally started my ASMR channel to sort of give back to the community that helped me so much, but between how like creative and intricate and widespread ASMR is becoming, the way YouTube has changed over the years, especially in regards to the algorithm, I just I'm just kind of, I'm not one of those people who can upload like a video a day. I really can't. I don't know if I'd even be able to do one a week, because I really can't afford to turn off my air conditioner at any point in time, because it just gets way too fucking hot, and I can't stand the heat. Like, I'll literally have trouble breathing and go into a panic attack, and it's not like anxiety or panic in the sense that I'm convinced I'm not breathing. It's just like physical anxiety, where you really only feel the physical symptoms and not the actual like emotional side to it. But I really just, I have a bunch of medications that cause me to overheat in the first place, and my body has never regulated temperature properly. I am constantly overheating in even the most unreasonably temperate settings. So, and God knows nobody wants to hear this in the background when they're trying to relax. And, you know, it certainly doesn't help that, like, I'm not attractive either, and I'm not gonna pretend like that's not a huge factor in whether or not channels do well. There's a reason that, like, most of the people who have a good number of subscribers for their ASMR channel are all like what's the word I want to use? Like, not generically, but just like attractive in a way that most people would be content with and would consider attractive. And I'm not one of those people. I'm not. And I've probably also, you know, hurt myself by being openly trans and autistic online, because that never goes well. So I don't know what I thought I was doing with that. But I just really hate the feeling of being misgendered, so I'd rather just, you know, delete shitty comments and move on with the people who don't have a problem with who I am than to pretend that I'm cisgender and have people call me by like a name or like pronouns that make my skin crawl. But that also sort of really turns people off, because things like being transgender is seen as inherently political, and nobody wants like political ASMR. I don't blame them, but I hate that like my very identity is just inherently political, and it automatically loses me any real chance of getting popular, or even just like, sorry, my hair is driving me crazy. I really need to cut it. Like, it really is a factor. A lot of people don't believe it, but, or well, I feel like a lot of people would probably brush it off, but you'd be surprised at how much something so, I won't say insignificant, but like basically unrelated to the channel, like how much of a difference it can make. Like, all the top ASMR artists are cisgender. As far as I know, none of them are on the spectrum. I don't think any of them are disabled. They're all like cisgender, heterosexual, except that's not entirely true, because I'm pretty sure I'll Be in Wonderland, I don't know if she's gay or bi. I'll Be in Whisperland, sorry. But I know she's with a girl who is trans, but I don't think she's an ASMR artist. I think just Albie is. I haven't been following her long, so I don't really know. I'm bad at keeping track of people, unless they're like directly in my life, like a close friend or a family member or something, and even then I lose track of people. I just you know, it's just people who can like afford wigs and costumes, and who are attractive and who are like normal, and who have the energy and the opportunity and the money and time and whatever else to upload like at least twice a week or something. Like, I think GBASMR just hit like 2 million subs or something. That's insane for an ASMR channel. Whereas I've been stuck in the mid 300s for like the past fucking 2 years. And like, it wasn't supposed to be about like being popular or getting a certain amount of subs, because that was never really the point. But like, if it feels like I'm not reaching anybody, then there's literally no point to the channel existing. Because the whole point, like I said, was to sort of like give back to the ASMR community and sort of try to pitch in my bit and do what I could. And I'm not competitive enough to be able to get more eyes on my work, or whatever you want to, however you want to phrase it. I don't know, I'm sorry. Health-wise, I've had a rough couple days the past 2 or 3 days now, so I'm really out of it. I have like really bad brain fog, so I'm having trouble like phrasing things and thinking of the right words. But I just feel like I'm kind of just taking up space and not really accomplishing anything. I almost never get comments. I get very few views. I don't feel like I'm doing anything for anyone, when that was sort of the whole point. So I just don't really see a point in continuing. I don't know what I'll do about the videos that are already up. I might delete them, I might private them, I might unlist them, I might just leave them as is. I haven't really decided yet. But I don't really know if there's a point in me continuing to try to be a content creator when nobody's watching. Like, I think my follower count is something like 350 something, maybe 360 something. And I hear from nobody. Sometimes people who are already my friends, who just happen to be in the ASMR community, that's how I met them, but they're friends of mine. The only time I really get any comments are on those old, mostly on the old Toriel roleplay, but pretty much just the 2 Undertale roleplays I've done. Mostly the first one, because the second one, I guess, isn't showing up as much in searches. I'm not really sure. God, my hair is just awful today. Jesus, I should just... whatever. So yeah, I don't... like, I definitely... it hasn't been for lack of trying. It's not like I just never tried at all or anything. I just... you know, I'd like ask questions or ask for suggestions or whatever in a video, ask for feedback, and I just get dead air. So all the people who are subscribed to me probably just forgot that they were even subscribed. Like, half of them could be dead accounts for all I know. So I just don't really see a point. I'm having a hard time seeing a point in a lot of things lately. But it's bad enough wasting my own time. I don't really want to waste other people's time too. I don't want to waste, you know, something like 400 hours or something of video gets uploaded every like minute or second or something ridiculous on YouTube. And I just don't really see a point in adding to that when it's accomplishing nothing. Like, I'm invisible. I don't know what else to say. Like, nobody sees me. I'm not even here. I just... my face is really hot. Ugh. I should turn my air conditioner up. It's so fucking hot in Canada. Oh my lord. It gets up to like 30 something Celsius on a regular basis lately, and it's just like, oh my god, kill me. I'm not attractive enough, I'm not interesting enough, I'm not talented enough, I'm not skilled enough, I'm just not enough. I don't know if I just didn't self-promote in the right ways or just didn't self-promote often enough. I don't know if there's more networking that goes on behind the scenes in the ASMR community than I realized. I just feel like I'm so far on the outside that I'm not even in the same building as everybody else. I feel like I'm hosting a lecture at an empty school. I don't know how else to really describe it. I'm just not here to waste anybody's time. I waste enough of my own time. I waste other people's. I waste like my friends and family's time. I can't get better or become more interesting or appeal to more people when nobody's even telling me what they like or dislike or what they want or they don't want, or if they have any requests or if they have any tips or suggestions, ways I can teach myself how to become a video editor on a low budget, because I don't have any money. I live on disability. I can't work. And even if I could work, I live in a place where I'd maybe be able to get a retail job, and I'd be lucky if I could hold on to it, because this place is just... this city is a goddamn mess. And it's not LGBT friendly. At all. I mean, not every single business is going to be like that. Like, the first person I ever actually came out to when I thought that I might be trans was actually my boss at Domino's, which was like 10 years ago. But, God, my mouth is so dry. Yeah, I just, you know, my mom bought me my Blue Yeti microphone because I'd wanted it for years. Even though it's expensive and, like, my family is not really, nobody in my family, at least on my mom's side, is particularly well off. Most of us are actually pretty, kind of just getting by. Lots of, like, credit card debt and stuff. And I almost feel like I wasted her money, because I'm talking and nobody's listening. Or if they're listening, they're not hearing me. And I'm just so tired of I don't know. I'm just really tired. Like, all the time now. I don't know. I don't wanna stick around if nobody wants me around here. So, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like super dramatic or self-pitying. I just am frustrated because there's only so much I can do. And in terms of my limitations, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, other than I'm not dedicating my entire life to the channel. Or, like, risking my daily comfort and health for the channel. That's the only thing I can think of that I'd be able to change. And I'm done. I'm out of ideas. I've tried. And just silence. I probably won't even get any comments on this fucking video. I don't know that anybody even sees me. I don't know if anybody even knows I'm here. Like, other than my friends. I don't know who these 300 plus people are who are apparently following my channel, because I don't hear from any of them. I don't know who I'm talking to. I don't know if I'm talking to anybody, or if they're all just like bots or something. Like, I don't know. I have people subscribe to, like, my primary channel, and there's, like, nothing on there. I'm so confused. YouTube is such a, like, confusing, bizarre place. And I'm just... Oh, my phone's dying. I didn't realize it was running off. Is it frozen now? Hello? Okay, well, I think it's just straight up frozen now, so. I don't know. This went on for longer than I meant for it to. So I'm just gonna say that, yeah, I think this channel's done. Oh, there we are. Now the video's working. Yeah. Just this... I don't think this channel has a future. It barely has a past. Or a present. So... I'm just, wasting time and wasting space. So, pretty much unless I'm given any indication whatsoever that I'm misinterpreting things, or that I'm underestimating the value of what I do put out, I don't really see a point in continuing. I feel like more like I'm just uploading for no real reason. Like, I enjoy it when I do it. Sorry, my elbow's starting to hurt. I couldn't keep holding the phone like that. Like, when I do it, I don't hate what I'm doing. I don't know if I have fun per se, but like, I enjoy doing it. But I'm not personally really getting anything out of it unless I know other people are getting something out of it, and I don't think anyone is. So yeah, today is, what's the date today? Can I even? July 30th. Yeah, so it's July 30th, 2019. Probably like 1 in the morning or something. And as of today, this channel is no longer active. Unless I find some other reason to come back, but I can't see that happening. So thank you to everyone who did, you know, leave me comments, talk to me, try to encourage me and help me and whatever. But I am I've always been the type of person who was never meant to be anything more than background noise. So the fact that my channel is basically dead already is not really that surprising. So I'm sorry this took like 22 minutes to get through, but I'm just my brain's very scattered today, and basically what happened is I ran out of one of my medications and didn't realize it. It took me like 2 days to realize that I was in withdrawal, and that's why I was feeling so sick and gross and just out of it and anxious. Oh my god, the anxiety was really bad. And so I just got it refilled and sent to me today. So now my body just doesn't know what to do with itself, and now I just have like super bad brain fog. So that's been my day today, and my day for the past couple days. So that's why I've kind of been just rambling and repeating myself. I didn't plan this ahead. I just knew it was something that I was probably going to end up doing eventually. And I figured eventually it might as well be now. So, like I said, thanks to everybody who did, you know, show up and take the time to say hello and give feedback and whatever, but I don't think anybody's even here anymore. So, for all I know, I'm talking to nobody again, but at least I'll have like a video that explains why I just completely stopped uploading. Because I've had a couple channels where I used to really enjoy their stuff, and then they just stopped, and I never found out why. But if it's anything like what I'm dealing with, then it's totally understandable. But they seem to have like channels that were growing like pretty fast too. I don't know if maybe their lives got too complicated or something, but it's a shame, because I really did like their channels. A couple of channels straight up deleted completely, which is it's a damn shame, because these were people who like actually had people who wanted them to stick around. Like Indian ASMR, Ladybug ASMR. I don't know if her channel's still alive. Indian ASMR deleted his. I think Ladybug's might still be up, because some of her videos are still in some of my playlists, like my favorites and stuff, so I think hers are archived. But was it Raindrops, something like that, like Miss Raindrop? I can't remember what she went by, but she was that really curvy Asian girl. I think she was Chinese, but she did a lot of Japanese themed like role plays and stuff. She was very anime. She just completely obliterated her channel. Like, she basically just said thanks for everything, and then just deleted. And I don't know if anybody even knew why that happened, but I got the feeling that maybe something bad happened and it got into her personal life or something. Like with Heather Feather, she disappeared because, like, her family suffered a bunch of losses at once, and she just sort of fell out of love with making ASMR, I think. And Whisper Crystal, I think, was starting to feel really, like, not safe. I think people were trying to, like, track her down in real life or something, and so she just had to stop for her own safety. And those are the ones that are always really, really tragic, because those were people who I feel brought a lot to the community and to the people around them, and for reasons outside of their control, they just could not keep going, and that's really sad. But for me, it's like I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, I have limitations, and if I can't get beyond those limitations, and those are the only things keeping me from growing my channel and from growing my audience, then there's nothing I can do. I'm at a standstill. I can't magically get more money. I can't magically be more attractive. I can't magically not be whatever the hell this is. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do. As far as I can tell, there's literally nothing I can do. Especially since nobody's given me any sort of indication as to why my videos in the past while have been pretty much ignored. And I do know I do tend to do a lot of the same kind of trigger videos, but that is partially because of that's a lot because of the budget problems. Eating videos just happen to be the most affordable thing to do. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, but I also don't know, like, what else people want me to do. Because again, I never get any feedback. There was a point where I was getting like a good amount of comments, and it just stopped. I'd get like maybe 1 or 2 out of a slew of 3 or 4 videos over like a period of 2 weeks, and then it would just drop off again. And I'm tired. I already have trouble trying to talk myself into doing things I actually enjoy doing. There is no way in hell I'm going to be able to convince myself to keep going when I don't even know what I'm doing it for. So, that is why I don't know what you would call it, suspending, canceling, archiving. I will be around socially on YouTube. I will be in people's comments and stuff. But in terms of actually uploading, I won't be here. So, that's really all I had to say to begin with, but like I said, I'm completely out of it and just can't keep my thoughts straight, so I'm rambling and repeating myself a lot. So, I'm going to end this here. Thank you to everyone who supported me when there were still people around, and I hope you're all doing well, because yeah, I don't know, you all seemed like really nice people, so I hope you're all doing really good. And I guess I'll see you in the comments on other people's videos. So, take care. Stay safe. Stay cool in this fucking weather. Unless you're in Australia, in which case I guess stay warm. But, I'll see you guys around.